I envy the lifestyle of Asmongold. When I was 16 to 19, my main hobby was just playing WoW with my friends. I thought, though I had school, I had plenty of time to play the game and be a solid part of my life experience. I regret nothing. Those were good times. But that was more than 10 years ago. Now I have a full-time job and a part-time of mine. I have a wife, a house to maintain, a dog, and responsibilities. I love it all, but at the same time, I can't even remember when the last time it was that I could dedicate time to WoW and just play games.
I think you should definitely make time for what you love in life. It's great to have goals, it's great to have a family to support, to have a full-time job, but it's also great to make time for yourself, to have hobbies that you can entertain. So you should definitely try to make time and find the time to do the thing that you love in life. It is playing video games, and you should definitely find the time to do that. It's great to have a work-life balance. You can't spend all of your time on your responsibilities. You should also make time for yourself.
I have a decent computer. I have games that I have enjoyed installed, but I barely have time to finish even one of them. This used to be my main hobby, and I can't even name the last game that I saw the end credits for. And then I look at Asmongold, and the way he can just chill out on life without a care in the world, and the amount of self-acceptance of this guy. Even though he has a life that society tells you over and over again that you should not aspire to. His self-acceptance even feels like an...
I think Asmongold has a great life. He does the same thing every day with consistency, dedication, persistence, and discipline, and he entertains a lot of people on the internet. So he provides a lot of value to the world. And doing so, he makes also a lot of money. So it's actually a great life to aspire to do something good with your skills, with what you can do with your life, with what you can do best, and make yourself serve people. In his case, in the case of Asmongold, he serves his community by providing entertainment value and making their day-to-day life better.
Act of rebellion. It's hypnotizing, the way that he can just say he is lazy and has no ambitions and be completely okay with that. I barely remember seeing someone with his level of comfort about who he is. Sometimes when I watch his streams, how his life was mostly just playing games and eating junk food and having so few things to care about that I wish that could be me for just a week or two to breathe.
That's a great lesson right here. Asmongold shows everything on the internet. Usually on social media, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, you only see the best side of people. But Asmongold is so self-confident. He doesn't care about what people think of him at all, and he shows everything on the internet. He is 100% honest and don't care what you think of him, so that's why people like him, and you should definitely aspire to be just like that. It's great to have these kind of qualities.
I cannot play WoW the whole day, or let my house become a mess for a while, or take a break from my job just because I want to, without feeling tremendous amount of guilt or serious consequences. This man gets to live a life a few can. And even though they have worked hard to be where I am now, there's a part of me that would trade it all just to have a lifestyle like this.
Well, Asmongold can live a life like he does because he works also very hard. Imagine working up every single day, putting on the stream, being on in front of the camera for hours on end, every single day, taking no breaks at all, and being consistent and persistent and disciplined and even when it doesn't feel like it, it's still going to work. It's still turning on the camera, still turning on his stream, even if he has bad days, even if it doesn't feel like working today, he still do it. So that's a great quality to have, to be disciplined and consistent and persistent and hardworking like he is. So that's why he is so successful. Of course, he has talent, he has a great personality, he's funny and entertaining, but it's also very disciplined and a hardworking guy. So that's definitely some qualities and some facts that we can learn from him.
Listen, I live the lifestyle of a fiend and a degenerate. Nobody should watch my stream and say, I want to be like this animal. There have been people who have tried living with me. No mere mortal can live with Asmongold. No, it doesn't happen. This is This is a fiend. I am an animal. Okay.
Keep in mind, everyone is different. Everyone is unique on this world. Everyone has talent. Everyone has qualities, and everyone has disadvantages. So some people are very smart, but some people are also introverts. Some people are extroverts. Some people are good in front of a camera, other not. And so what you should aspire to do is improve yourself, become the best version of yourself, become the best version of what you can be, and do your best to serve other people, to provide value into the world. And if you find the right path, growing consistently, constantly improving, and working hard in your path that you chose for yourself, then you will find all the success that you want in life.
Okay. My mom's fine, right? But she's in the other room, right? She doesn't really, she doesn't need to deal with me all the time. And, even she gets pissed off about how I am sometimes too. Here's the facts.
Yeah, that's everyone's mom, basically. His mom, or our mom, wants basically everything for ourselves. She wants the best for ours. So it's totally normal that she questions what we are doing. She questions our behavior, our health, our job, our day-to-day life, etc. because she wants us to feel happy, to feel content, to feel successful, and to have everything that we want, and to actually have the success that we wish for us in our lives. It's totally normal that our mom behaves like this.
I get that a lot of people want to live the way that I live or whatever. And the truth is that I lived this way before I streamed. I lived at the expense. I got, food stamps, and I tried to get money through the government as much as I could because I never wanted to do anything. And the thing is, I don't really call the animal a pig in our country. Listen, I don't think anybody with a successful life should want to be like me.
I don't think Asmongold doesn't want to do anything. He does a lot. He does a lot every day. He's working hard, streaming every day, talking to people in front of a camera, making his community and the life of many people better. Because he's so funny and entertaining and distracting and interesting to watch, right? So that's what he's doing with his life. And that's a great path to choose, being an entertainer on the internet. You don't have to conform to trends. You don't have to conform to the society, to conform to the system. Get a regular 9-to-5 job, buying a house, get a mortgage, starting a family, etc. You can do your own thing in life if you put all your energy at it. And he is not a failure. He's not a failure. If you choose the path that not many people follow, being a content creator, an influencer, YouTuber, etc., you are not a failure. You have chosen a path that not many people are willing to take, and it is great to pursue that path, to keep at it. Don't give up too soon.
And I really mean that. I genuinely mean that. You do not want to live like I do. You do not want to be me. There are some positives with being me. There are definitely some positives, but there are a lot of negatives as well. So I want to explain why I do what I do and what makes me not just kill myself, why it is I find things that I want to do, and I do things that I want to do, because it's not like an aimless life. I do what I want to do. I think doing nothing is yes, most of the time I do nothing.
Yeah, unfortunately, not people have this chance. He's a very lucky guy because he found a way to do what he loves and he is successful at it. But many people work 9-to-5 jobs that they actually don't want to do. They're just working on their job because they have to pay the bills, right? They have to pay the mortgage, they have to feed their children, etc. They have responsibilities, so they work on a 9-to-5 job that they actually don't like. And if you can find a job and earn money and earn a living through something that you love, to something that you want to do, to something that you love to do, then you are a very, very lucky guy, and very, very lucky few of us can do the same thing.
I can do nothing, but I have the option to do and pursue the things that I want to do. And And so you have goals. I do have some goals. Yeah, I have things that I'll want to do, right? It's like I'll play a game, I'll hang out with my friends or something like that, and it will make me happy. People are envious of economic freedom. I think that's a big factor of it. Of course it is, yes. But I lived this exact same life whenever I was 21.
That's the advantage of being a very, very successful guy. Once you have found something that you can do, that you love to do, and that you are good at it, then you can also have a ton of money. And that's the advantage of being successful, having economic freedom, having financial freedom. Be free because you have that much money. You don't need any 9-to-5 job, any money from the government. You have everything that you need because you do exactly what you love doing and you are very good at it, and people will pay you for it, basically.
Like, the only difference is I probably got a small drink instead of a large one at the store. Like, I've always lived this way. I've always been a minimalist. I don't really care about things. They don't matter to me. It just doesn't make a difference to me. I don't care. Being the same way whenever you're 50, I have no idea what I'm going to be like whenever I'm 50. I have no clue. But listen, do you still have the Sam's Club thing pinned on your wall? Yeah, I do. It's right there.
Yeah, that's one thing about being a YouTuber, content creator, and influencer is you don't know the future. You don't know if YouTube is going to be around in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years from now. You don't know if Twitch is going to be around in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years from now. You don't know how technology will evolve, our internet will evolve, our AI will evolve. Everything's changing so fast in the technology field. So you have a future that is uncertain. And if you have a regular job, then you know that your paycheck is coming at the end of the month every single time. But as an entrepreneur, influencer, content creator, YouTuber, you don't actually know. It varies a lot. Sometimes you get a lot of money, sometimes you don't get any money at all. So that's the risk that you have to take to live this kind of life, unfortunately.
I used to work at Sam's Club. Right there. I've got it right here on my thing. That's the way I feel about it, and I don't think anybody should want to live the way that I live. For many people, my existence is a soulless, degenerate, disgusting existence.
Yeah, it depends on what your goals are. Some people want to have a regular job, buy a house, start a family, find a spouse, get married, have kids, etc. And that's a great thing to aspire to contribute to society in some way that is meaningful to you, right? But he is also contributing to society in his own way. He is a comic, he is entertaining, he is funny, and many people watch him because it's a distraction from their day-to-day life. So that's the value that he can bring to the world. It doesn't have to be like everybody else, everyone at his own path, and everyone can choose what they want to do in their life. And if you put your mind into it, I truly believe that you can achieve anything that you want in life. If you work hard at it, of course.
I don't want people to get upset, or I don't want people to feel jealous or anything like that. The truth is that you chose to get a dog, you chose to get a wife, and many of the responsibilities that you have. And the reason is because you wanted those things. It's always easy to look over and see what somebody else is doing and wish that you were able to do what that person.
Yeah, exactly. It's the grass is greener on the other side, right? You choose to have responsibilities, you choose the job that you do, you choose your relationship and your goals in life. And it's always easy to see someone else that is more successful than you, that have a better life that you envy, but you don't see the dark side. You don't see what it takes to get there, right? So you only see the best side, and also oftentimes you ignore the disadvantages that it also brings.
Person is doing. But the truth is that people want to be able to live the life of a degenerate for like maybe a few weeks, but not for their whole life. And I think that this person should probably think about ways to take vacations and spend time with themselves.
Yeah, it's totally important to have time for yourself, to have breaks, right? To get a vacation, right? To be away for some time and take care of yourself in the way that you love the most. It could be working out, it could be listening to music, it could be having any kind of hobby, playing sport, watching TV, playing games. Of course, you don't want to do that 24/7. You still have to be productive and contribute to the society in some way, all right? But you can also, and you should definitely find the time for yourself.
And that's something that I think a lot of people might have forgotten the art of spending time with yourself and being able to indulge and do something that you want to do. Because there's nothing about this that says that you can't take a vacation, you can't go do something for yourself. You have to make sure that you do have that thing for yourself that you're able to do that makes you feel like you're not just toiling away with your life and you don't have the opportunities that you used to. A lot of people can't take vacations though. I feel like the overwhelming majority of people can take vacations sometimes.
Yeah, it depends if you are where you are in your life, right? If you are struggling financially, then you should definitely not be watching this video. You should not be watching Asmongold. You should not be on social media, on Twitch, on YouTube, on the internet at all. If you are struggling financially, you should work hard at it and find some way to improve your income, right? You should improve your skills so you can get a better job that pay much more, or you can get a second job, a side job. You can start a side hustle on the side. You can start an online business on the internet. You can start creating content for the internet if you aspire to be a content creator, etc. You can grow your skills, improve your education, etc. to improve the income that you make every single month, right? That's what you should aim for, and you should not waste your time watching videos on the internet. Definitely not.
Like, there are very few people, especially people that don't live in the US, many people can take vacations. False? It's up? I don't know, man. Like, I've had like multiple friends that have worked in retail jobs and they've taken vacations too. Like, I don't know what job like everybody in here thinks that they have that they can just never take a vacation from. That's crazy to me. Information, what's this here? I work at a Fortune 500 company and you only get 10 days vacation. Yeah, there are some times where obviously, yes, are there jobs that don't give you a lot of vacation time?
Yes.
Yes, there are. But the truth is that you probably took that job because that job pays more money, and you could have taken a job probably that pays less money that gives you more vacation time, and you chose not to do that.
Yeah, so that's the advantage of earning a lot of money. Once you have tons of money saved up, then you can take the time to have a vacation, right? But if you are struggling, you should definitely work hard and probably push the vacation to that later point. But if you are consistent, persistent, if you are sure and believe in yourself, if you put tons of time into what you are doing, improving consistently, then eventually you will reach the success that you want in life. If you're watching this video right now, if you're listening to this, I definitely believe in you. It means you're very conscious about what you are doing and you can improve and you can be better and you can over time improve how much money you make if you work hard at it and stay consistent and believe in yourself. I believe in you too.
I think that ultimately you have to look and think about what the time that you invest yourself in that you get out of it. False? Are you crazy?
Yeah, it's all about time management, right? You should definitely not spend time on on an activity that don't push you closer toward your goals, right? Of course, you can take time off, and it's called time off, taking a time off, but you should be very conscient about it. You're consciously taking time off and not taking too much time off, right? You should also not overwork yourself. You should definitely put some energy and stay disciplined and consistent in taking steps toward reaching your goals, but you should also find the time to recharge, right? Time for yourself as well.
You guys act like you have no control over your life. Like, the cards are just already set for you. Like, you just, like, you know, you can only do this little small thing in your life and you have no control over your own destiny.
You definitely have all the control of your destiny. You choose what job to take, you choose how to improve your skills, you choose how you spend your time, etc. You can definitely change the course of your life. Of course, there are elements in our lives that we don't control at all. We don't control what happened to you. If you create a video, for example, on YouTube, you don't control how many people watch your video, but you control the quality of your video when you post this video and how consistently you are with your YouTube channel, right? That's what it means by having control of your own destiny. You choose how you react to the events that happen in your life, right? You can act negatively and be discouraged and quit, or you can act positively and tell yourself that this happened to you for a reason and you can do better next time, right?
Take control. Take things into your own hands. Stop waiting on somebody else to give you something. Stop waiting on somebody else to allow you to be yourself. Take it for yourself. Do something that you need to do. This is a friend of mine right here.
That's a powerful message right here. You must not wait for anybody to give you what you want in life. You have to take it. You have to grab it. You have to work hard at it. You have to improve yourself and get in control and work consistently with discipline and persistence toward your goals, right? If you aspire to be a YouTuber or a content creator of some sort, then you should definitely start creating content. Stop wasting time on social media and on the internet on useless activities, right? Watching Twitch or Netflix or anything, and work towards your goal, meaning posting consistently, posting content, high quality content that serve a purpose, right? Entertainment, education, information, inspiration. You should add value to your audience if you are trying to be a content creator like Asmongold is doing right now.
People just nod and get hired, now not realizing they are screwed. I got 4 weeks vacation instantly whenever I got my new job. Exactly. And Scratch, don't you, like, I don't know, like, don't you work as like an accountant or something like that? You have a good job and they treat you like a good person because you have a good job that's valuable. Yeah, he works in accounting. He gets 4 weeks of vacation. Here's a little fucking trick. Learn a skill that people care about. Everybody needs an accountant. If your skill is picking up boxes and moving them around, you're probably not going to get 4 weeks of vacation.
Yeah, if you want to be more successful in life, if you want to get more money out of your job, then you should definitely improve your skills. You should definitely try new things and learn new things and know how you can earn more money. Know that if you do a job that everybody else can do, then you are replaceable. If you want to get more money, you should definitely learn a skill that not many people can do, so that you can earn money and be more valuable at your job, at the company, or at your place that you occupy into the world.
And you know why? Because anybody can fucking do it. Do something that other people can't do, and they'll give you money for it. That's the truth. And that's not a sag. That's not a sag at all. You have to invest yourself and build yourself up. You don't just immediately get there.
Yeah. If you aspire to be Asmongold, you don't just immediately get there. You have to be good at it. You have to be great at it. You have to be even the best at it, right? You should strive to compete in this very competitive marketplace that is Twitch and YouTube, right? The world of the influencer, of the content creator is a very difficult world. There are many people that aspire to do this kind of job, and you have to stand out. So you have to improve your skills. There are many different skills that you have to master. You have to understand how YouTube or Twitch function. You have to understand your audience. You have to understand what click with your audience. You have to provide value, being entertaining, funny, engaging to your audience. You have to stay consistent with the content that you post. You have to show up every single day. You have to improve speaking in front of the camera, etc. So it's a very difficult task to do, and there are many different paths to take, many different skills to improve until you can get there. But many people start and give up way too soon before they are good enough. So if you keep at it, you will succeed eventually.
Not need an accountant. But yeah, but your goal should not be to make minimum wage. Like, what? That's not your goal. Like, I really think that there's like a certain level, there's like a certain amount of learned helplessness that a lot of people have. And I think that it's sad to see, because I've been in that position too. I have. It's not like I'm speaking from like some, oh, I don't know what it's like. I do know what it's like, because I've been in that position as well. You can't rely on anybody else to do you favors. You can't rely on anybody else to have your best interests in mind. You can't rely on anybody else to help you.
Don't wait for the universe to give you what you want. Don't wait for a higher power to give you what you want in life. Don't wait for anybody else to help you out, right? You can only count on yourself, on your knowledge, on the skill that you have mastered, on the hard work that you put in, on the value that you give out to the world, right? You can only trust and give understanding to yourself. You can only show up every single day and work hard toward your goals, being disciplined and consistent about it, right? And improve and try to improve your skills and provide value to other people. And the amount of money that you receive is directly proportional to the amount of value you give out to the world. So if you are valuable, if you are providing value, entertainment or education or information or inspiration, then you will get a lot of money in return.
You can't rely on anybody else to ensure your success. You can't rely on anybody else, period.
Yeah, you have to take matters into your own hands, definitely.
You can only rely on yourself, and you can only trust yourself, and you can only believe in yourself. Don't rely and wait for somebody else to give you a golden ticket. Print it yourself. This is the lesson I learned with Shadowmourne. Remember when I told you guys about how Talib got his Shadowmourne and then he stopped doing the runs? Because I expected somebody else to have my best interests in mind. I expected somebody else to go out of their way to have my best interests in mind.
Don't expect anybody else to give you what you want in life. You have to take it yourself. You have to take matters in your own hands and improve and get better and work hard and be disciplined about it and take one step after the other toward your goals. That's the only way that you will succeed. That's the only way you will make your dreams come true. But if you are consistent and disciplined about it and work hard at it, eventually you will have everything that you want. But so many people don't want to improve. So many people don't want to change. So many people don't want to learn new things and innovate and put hard work in, right? So that's why they fail. So that's why they quit. But if you are watching this video right now, you are unique. You are different. You have your own skills and your own personality. And I'm sure I believe in you. So if you believe in yourself, you will also get there eventually.
And I learned the hard way that wasn't the case. And that was an important lesson that I learned that I never forgot. While you're comparing it to WoW? Absolutely. It's the same situation. If you can't understand the metaphor, it's because you're stupid. So listen, you have to be your own biggest advocate.
Be your own best friend, right? Take care of yourself first, and then you can help others. And by helping others, by serving other people, then you will get what you want in life.
It doesn't mean don't look out for other people. It doesn't mean only help yourself and fuck everybody else. But it means help yourself. That's what it means. Help yourself. Have your best interests in mind. Take shit into your own hands. Do something that you want to do. I'll give you a small little story, okay? One story, and then we're gonna get ready for the preach interview.
Okay.
Yesterday, I had somebody come over to my house. He was a friend of mine. His name was Cody. Cody and I grew up together. Cody was the same Cody who had the uncle dad who got arrested at the school. Cody is the same Cody who had the little brother who had hid all of his peanut butter in his different things. I saw Cody yesterday for the first time in 15 or 20 years. Okay. I was so happy to see him. It was great. And you know what he was there for? He was there because he was looking for new people to do work for, because he's working for a new contracting company, because the guy he's working for used to work at a company.
Okay, so Cody, his friend, is leveling up right now. He's trying out new things. He's getting a new job. He's improving his skills. And he's trying something new. That is risky, that is dangerous. He doesn't know the outcome, if he's gonna succeed or fail. But if you're stagnant, if you're trying to do the same thing over and over and over and expect a different outcome, then it's completely foolish, right? You have to change, you have to improve, you have to work harder, and you have to provide value. So that's how you get success in life.
And the contracting company stopped letting him get sales, didn't let him invest equity into the company, and froze him out and told him he couldn't work. And you know what the guy did? He said, fuck you. I quit, and he made his own company.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing, basically.
And now him and his friends are going around looking for work, making that happen. That's how it works.
Take matters in your own hand. Don't wait for anybody else to give you what you want. Take it and work hard at it and be consistent and disciplined about it.
Works. That's what it was. That happened yesterday. And that's in my ghetto fucking neighborhood that there's like fucking cops around all the time this person took it into their own hands. It wasn't Cody. Cody didn't do it. Cody's working for the guy, right? Cody's a good guy, but it's basically his boss did it. And what I'm saying, but Cody went with him. Cody went with him. Cody took the chance to go with this person, and he took a risk. All I'm saying is I literally have an example of that from yesterday in my life. And this isn't somebody, again, this isn't somebody who grew up with all the advantages. This guy didn't get $1 million loan, okay?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what are your circumstances right now. It doesn't matter where you are right now in life. All that matters is the goal that you set for yourself and your mindset. Are you willing to put in the work? Are you willing to be disciplined? Are you willing to change? Are you willing to improve? Are you willing to serve others, provide value, entertainment or education or information or inspiration, right? Are you willing to do what is necessary to be successful? That's all that matters.
This is just a guy.
Of course, some people are more talented, some people are luckier, right? You are not the luckiest person in the world. Nobody is special, right? But you are unique. You have your own strength and your own weaknesses and your own personality, and you can make something great for yourself. Everybody can aspire to a better life, and everybody can get there with time and persistence and consistency and discipline.
Who wants to do something, who saved up his money and is trying to make something happen. Your anecdotal evidence does not trump statistics. USA is one of the countries with the lowest vacation time. People don't get time to go to the doctor, for fuck's sake. I know that. And a lot of the people that don't have time to go to the doctor and a lot of people that don't have time to do these other things and get vacations are people with skills that have no value. That's the truth.
Yeah, you have to provide as much value as you can to the world. You should definitely improve your skills and try to get better at it and try to provide as much value as you can and serve other people, right? And that's how you get more successful.
Because if they go to the doctor and they can't go to work, they can just get somebody else and replace them in 3 seconds. And that's the cold, hard fucking truth. Develop a skill that makes people value you. Should it be like that, though? No, I'm actually a fan of a universal basic income. I completely disagree with that. I think there should be a universal basic income, and
I agree too. There should definitely be a universal basic income so that everyone can live decently and can aspire to a better life and can find the time to work on their skill and improve and change and provide value and serve other people and their community and their family, etc.
I think it'll be a necessity because automation is going to take over most of the means of production in the next 30 years. Yeah, but that's not happening right now. That's not happening right now. So I can work towards that, but you can't just live in a fantasy world and then get mad whenever the real world isn't the same thing. You're literally useless if you don't talk about WoW. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. Asmongold is not useless. He's very funny, entertaining, and he's great for his own community and his viewer and his audience, right? He's not useless. He has a ton of skills as a streamer, as a Twitch streamer, as a YouTuber, as an entertainer, right? As an internet personality. And not everybody can get there.
You're absolutely right. I'm completely useless if I don't talk about WoW. I quit school, and if I wasn't doing WoW, I would have basically no other skills right now. Like if I got banned and I went to go get a job, I would not have any other real skills that would be valuable at all, besides moving boxes. That's the truth. It's not like I like, what do you think do you think that I'm above this? I'm like beyond this? I've transcended this? No.
No. Asmongold is a normal guy. He's a regular guy. Of course, he is talented. He's funny and entertaining, right? To a certain type of audience. That's how he's so successful. Yeah, but he got successful because he decided to change his life. He decided to become a YouTuber, content creator, or streamer. He decided to put hard work into it. He's been doing this for many years, right? It took him a long time to get where he is right now, but it took also a lot of work, a lot of persistence and consistency and discipline, and showing up every day, turning on the camera and working at it for hours and hours and hours on end, engaging with the community, answering comments, answering people's questions, etc. So if you want to be that successful, then you have to go at it with that level of hard work and discipline.
I just play video games all day. I'm not special. I'm not different. I'm the same as you, many of you guys. I got lucky. I did my stream. My stream does really well. And if it wasn't for my stream, I'd be sitting around collecting welfare, playing video games. Now, maybe I would have gone to law school and I'd be a successful attorney or a lawyer. Or maybe I'd still be doing whatever I needed to do to get money, just like I used to for the majority of my adult life. I'm not some special individual person that's beyond this or whatever.
But he got the right mindset, right? In this video, you can already tell that he is that successful because he decided to change. He decided to improve. He decided to take matter of it in his own hand. He decided to take control of his life. And many people don't do that, unfortunately.
The same as you. Many of you guys that have no skills or whatever, you think I'm like being mean to you or whatever. Yeah, I'm not special. I'm not different. I'm the same. That's how I know it's true. I know it's true because I experienced it. I know what it's like to be expendable. To be told that you can't have your phone in your pocket and treated like an 8th grader while you're having to work. That's how I know. You're expendable, you moron? Everybody is. Almost everybody in the world is expendable. Doesn't matter. Ultimately, you probably don't. You as an individual don't really matter, right? In the scheme of things, in the whole world, in the whole universe. But I believe we are put on this earth to serve. We are put on this earth to provide value to the world, right? You are here to help other people achieve their dream and provide entertainment or education or information or inspiration to other people, right? To help out your family, to help out your friends, to help out your community, to help out your audience on the internet if you choose to become a content creator, right? That's what I believe we are here for. And if you are conscious about it, if you take control of your life, if you try to change and improve and put your energy toward your goals, work at it every day with discipline and step by step, laying brick by brick, right? Eventually, you will get there. Individual don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Most people don't matter. Like, I'm not special. I'm not different. There's nothing like, oh, wow, you know, I've got, you know, like, I've got this one thing that makes me special. Nope, not me either. I'm just the same. If I got banned on Twitch tomorrow, you just watch somebody else. And that'd be it.
That was a great video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video with me today. I hope you learned something new. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click here to watch the next video, and I will see you there. Bye-bye.